Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Linker Kenobi, and today we got an article on what is going on with the Warhammer series. So let's get to it. Warhammer 40K 40,000 guide appeared to remove female Adeptus Custodes from canon. So this is a huge win for Warhammer, especially for the Warhammer series. So let's get going. All right, let's take a read at this article and see what we got. Updated. Despite the intentional gendered wording of the Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40k labeling the Adeptus Custode as male, co-author Gavin Thorpe noted on Blue Sky that female custodian miniatures are still a part of Warhammer. Not every miniature is included, and I don't recall exactly, but we may have already finished the section when the series miniature went public. DK didn't have access to pre-release big picks. So, a recent edition of the Ultimate Guides to Warhammer 40k appeared to eliminate the recently retconned and female members of the Adeptus Custodes from the game's canon. Recent debate within the Warhammer 40k community centered on the inclusion of female custodians, sparking passionate discussions among fans and creators alike. However, it seems as though an excerpt from The Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40k by Guy Haley and Gavin Thorpe has effectively erased female custodes from the game's canon. Adeptus Custodes are renowned as the Emperor of Mankind's elite personnel guards, embodying unparalleled martial prowess and unwavering loyalty. Traditionally depicted as male, these custodians serve as the Emperor's shield, protecting the security of Terra with genetically enhanced abilities. Their role has always been the pivotal within the Warhammer 40k lore, making any changes to their deception significant to the fan base. In early 2024, official Warhammer accounts announced the inclusion of female custodes, signaling a shift toward forced diversity within the Adeptus Custodes. This announcement was met with mixed reactions. Supporters lauded the move as a progressive step toward inclusivity, arguing that it reflects broader societal changes and enriches the lore with diverse characters. On the other hand, critics, including some longtime fans, have content creators expressed dissatisfaction. They've contended that introducing female custodians disrupted the established lore and aesthetic of these iconic warriors, feeling that it strayed from the traditional deception that fans had come to admire. This opposition was supported by the game's established lore. For example, a quote from the Emperor of Mankind during Age of Strife regarding the Adeptus Custodes reads, "These men are my bodyguards, their lives forfeit to the guarantee of my physical safety. Of their loyalty to me there shall be no question or doubt. I and I alone shall have the authority to stand in the judgment over them. No other commander shall they have in battle nor in service. None shall bar them from me, and none shall hamper or stall their mission. So it is declared." Additionally, as pointed out by former World of Warcraft team lead Mark Kern Grums, the Adeptus Custodes were identified as men as far back as 1987. Game Workshop at Warhammer lies about custodes and retcons lore, gender flipping them in the new 10th edition codex for woke points and possibly to prep for larger changes ahead, aka rumored female space marines. I'll prove it in this thread. Continue. So yeah, I mean, he is right that they were trying to get that to happen, but apparently it failed, man. But Game Workshop attempted to retcon this and potentially gaslight players by stating on X, since the first of the 10,000 were created, there have always been female custodians. In a recent video, YouTuber Neomon, crediting sources such as Awoke, Hammer L on X, and fellow YouTuber Marshall Boheman, highlighted discrepancies in the Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40k. He emphasized that the authors Guy Haley and Gavin Thorpe were were senior writers at Game Workshop, lending credibility to their recent interpretations. There were two passages in the book that raised eyebrows. As a legion of exceptional individuals, the Adeptus Custodes are less regimented than other Imperial forces with promotion based entirely on merit. The Captain General leads, aided by a group of 10 tribunes below the tribunate. Commanders of individual forces are known as shield captains. Armies or shield hosts are formed from across all five orders. Dozens of other sub organizations, brotherhoods, and groupings run through the orders such as the Companions, Wardens, Shadowkeepers, or Solar Watch. In other excerpts, the Adeptus Custodes are specifically described using male pronouns. As custodians accumulate victories, they are awarded a name to commemorate each one. Though these are kept sacred from those outside the Legion and in public, a custodian will continue to use the name granted to him upon his investiture. Moreover, Warhammer L showcased the excerpts from a physical copy of the book and highlighting the use of male pronouns and gender-specific terms such as brotherhoods. So, one article came out. Marshal Boheman, he posted this: Female Custodes dead, a post-mortem. So, right now there has been good fortune in the Warhammer series, in the television series, that there ain't going to be no female leads that are going to try to take over this Warhammer series. So it's a win for fans and for especially Henry Cavill, who is also a huge fan of the Warhammer series. So this Edimon and many others argue support the claim of Erect Khan aimed at reinforcing the traditional male-only depiction of the Adeptus Custodes. The series is still slated to receive a live-action adaptation through Amazon MGM Studios, with former Superman actor Henry Cavill attached. Despite rumors of the show's internal cancellation, YouTuber Mr. H of Mr. H Reviews noted that based on this insider knowledge, the series is definitely not dead. Yeah, there was a good news that Henry Cavill, when he posted in his article, that finally Game Workshop and Amazon made an agreement that the show is still go, and then I read that they're not going to try to ruin the lore of the Warhammer series. So hopefully there will not be no female adaptations into the series, and they will wait. So, because that's what Warhammer was meant to be. Warhammer was not meant for any women characters in the franchise, you know. But if they do that later on, hey, they'll learn the hard way, dude. But for right now, it is good news for Henry Cavill. It is good news for the studio. So let's just hope that this Warhammer series is not going to ruin. All right, so that's gonna be it for this article. So thank you for being in this channel and watching this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, guys, thank you all so much, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Later, everyone.